Have you ever looked in the mirror at night and thought, where did my glow go? Your skin feels thinner. Your comfort changes. And no matter how many creams or vitamins you try, something still feels off. You tell yourself it's just part of getting older. But deep down you wonder, did my body quietly lose something along the way? Here's the truth. Most women over 60 never hear your skin. Your circulation and even your hormones can respond beautifully again, and it can start with just 3 drops of one simple natural oil. 3 drops. That's all it takes to begin restoring what time and stress have slowly dimmed. I'm Dr. Perriera, a gynecologist with over 30 years of experience helping women through the stages of midlife and beyond. And what I'm about to share with you tonight isn't another beauty trend or internet myth. It's a medical truth that's been overlooked for decades. You see, many of the changes women experience after menopause: dryness, fragile skin, poor sleep tension, and even intimacy discomfort, all connect to one simple thing: circulation and hormone signaling through the skin. When blood flow slows, your body's natural repair system struggles. But when you restore it gently, everything begins to wake up again. And this natural oil I'm about to tell you about helps do exactly that by sending healing messages through the skin to calm inflammation, support hormones, and reignite your body's nighttime repair system. I've seen it work in thousands of women, and the results are often described the same way: I feel like myself again. Before we go deeper, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you ended your day with a few quiet minutes just for yourself? No screens, no rushing, just a moment to care for your body. For most women, it's been years, but that single change, a few mindful drops before bed, can change everything about how your body feels in the morning. Now, I know how skeptical this might sound. We live in a world filled with miracle oils and empty promises. But what makes this different is the science behind it. The oil I'm about to share is rich in ricinoleic acid and natural lipids that support microcirculation and trigger a gentle parasympathetic response, the body's rest and restore mode. In other words, it helps your body switch from stress to healing before you sleep. According to studies from the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic, consistent nighttime circulation is one of the most powerful factors for maintaining skin elasticity, hormone balance, and comfort after menopause. But here's what few people realize. Circulation doesn't just mean blood flow in your heart. It's also the microflow beneath your skin, around your abdomen, your legs, and yes, even your intimate areas. Those tiny vessels are what deliver nutrients and oxygen, keeping everything alive, warm, and responsive. And when that flow slows down, you feel it colder, feet tighter, skin, restless sleep, and a subtle feeling of disconnection from your own body. But you can change that gently from home. That's what I'll show you tonight, how 3 drops of this natural oil used in the right way can become a nightly ritual that restores comfort, confidence, and calm. Before we dive into the details, take a second to tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing how far this message travels women from every corner of the world learning to care for their bodies again. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications, because what I'm about to teach you next could quietly transform the way you age. I'll walk you through exactly what the oil is, how to use it safely, and why timing, especially at night, makes all the difference. You'll see why I recommend it not as a cosmetic, but as a gentle medical tool for improving circulation, hormone balance, and self-connection. So if you've been wondering why your skin or energy feels dull lately, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll understand how something as simple as 3 drops before bed can help you wake up feeling nourished, calm, and alive again, naturally. In the next part, I'll reveal exactly which oil. This is the science behind how it works inside your body, and the right way to apply it so it supports your hormones instead of disrupting them. You'll also learn the biggest mistake most women make when using natural oils and why correcting that one habit can make all the difference by tomorrow morning. Let's talk about the oil itself, the one I've been hinting at. It's not exotic, not expensive, and not something you'll see advertised on television. It's cold-pressed castor oil, a natural plant-derived oil that's been used for centuries, but rediscovered in modern medicine for its incredible ability to support circulation, hormone balance, and skin restoration after menopause. Now, before you think castor oil, isn't that just for hair or digestion? Stay with me. The form I'm talking about isn't the old-fashioned kind your grandmother used to drink. It's pure cold-pressed and used topically directly on the skin. And when applied properly, it can help your body do something remarkable, restore its natural flow, and calm the tissues that become tight and undernourished with age. Here's why it works. Castor oil contains a rare compound called ricinoleic acid, which has been clinically shown to increase local blood circulation and lymphatic flow. Think of circulation as your body's internal river, bringing oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. After menopause, that river slows down, especially around the abdomen, legs, and pelvic area. That slowdown contributes to dryness, fatigue, and even discomfort during intimacy. But when you massage just 3 drops of this oil into your skin each night, it sends a signal through the small capillaries and nerve endings under the surface. Those signals help open microvessels, improve oxygen delivery, and reduce stagnation. What traditional medicine once described as blocked flow. According to research from the Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic, improving local circulation at night helps regulate body temperature, enhance relaxation, and even support better hormone rhythm through cortisol reduction. That's why so many women who use this nightly routine describe sleeping deeper and waking up feeling more refreshed. Now let's talk about how to use it properly. Every night before bed, warm a few drops of the oil between your palms, no more than 3. As it warms, you'll notice it thickens slightly. That's your cue that it's ready. Then place your hands gently on your lower abdomen, just below your navel, and begin small circular motions. Move clockwise for 1 minute, breathing slowly. Feel the warmth spread from your palms into your skin. This simple act does 3 important things. First, it gently activates the vagus nerve, the long nerve that connects your brain to your organs, signaling relaxation and lowering stress hormones. Second, it improves microcirculation to tissues that often lose elasticity after menopause. And third, it increases lymphatic drainage, helping your body remove waste products that can cause puffiness or inflammation. You don't need to rub hard or use a lot. In fact, too much oil can make it harder to absorb. 3 drops are enough. It's not about quantity, it's about presence. One of my patients, Maria, 64, began this practice after struggling for years with poor sleep and dry skin. She told me I used to rush through my nights. Now those 3 minutes feel sacred. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her skin looked brighter and her mornings felt lighter. But what touched me most was what she said next. It's not just the oil, it's the care. I think my body finally believes I'm listening again. That's the real secret. The body listens when you speak to it kindly. Every touch, every drop, every breath tells your nervous system whether to protect or to restore. And for women over 60, that signal of safety is often what's been missing all along. Now, a few safety notes, because science always matters. Make sure you use cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil, preferably in a dark glass bottle. Avoid synthetic or fragranced versions. You can find pure pharmaceutical-grade oil online or in most health stores for under $10. And always test a small area of your skin first. If you have sensitive skin or varicose veins, apply the oil gently, never with deep pressure. And don't apply it directly to open wounds or near mucous membranes. This is meant to be nurturing, not aggressive. Here's the part most women love: the warmth lingers. When you lie down afterward, you'll feel a soft heat radiating through your lower abdomen. That's not imagination, that's improved blood flow, and it's your body thanking you. It's also one of the reasons I recommend this ritual at night rather than in the morning. At night, your nervous system is naturally preparing to heal. This simply amplifies that process. I know this may sound almost too gentle to matter, but remember, your body at 60, 70, or even 80 doesn't need shock, it needs rhythm. And these small nightly gestures rebuild that rhythm better than any quick fix ever could. In the next part, we'll go a little deeper into how this simple oil affects hormone balance, sleep quality, and even emotional well-being. You'll learn why women who practice this routine consistently often describe a ripple effect: calmer moods, fewer night sweats, and a renewed sense of connection to their bodies. It's subtle at first, and then one morning you wake up and realize you feel alive again. What happens inside your body when you use this simple ritual every night is far more powerful than most people realize. It's not just about moisturizing your skin or warming your hands. Those 3 drops are sending a biological signal that helps your hormones, your nervous system, and even your emotional balance find their rhythm again. Let's start with hormones. After menopause, estrogen and progesterone decline, and as they do, your blood vessels, skin, and connective tissues lose some of their natural flexibility. This isn't just a cosmetic change, it's a communication issue. Your hormones and your circulation work like dance partners. When one moves slower, the other stumbles. But when you improve local blood flow, those hormonal signals start to reach their destination again. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show that improving peripheral circulation, the small vessels near your skin and muscles, helps regulate cortisol, your main stress hormone. When cortisol drops naturally at night, melatonin can rise. That's what allows you to drift into deep restorative sleep, the kind where your cells repair and your brain resets. So those 3 drops, they're not just helping your skin, they're helping your sleep, your hormones, and your mood. It's one of the quiet miracles of the human body. Everything is connected. When circulation improves, oxygen increases. When oxygen increases, inflammation decreases. And when inflammation decreases, your body begins to feel safe again. Safety is the language your hormones understand best. That's why so many women who start this routine don't just report better sleep, they report better mornings. They wake up calmer, clearer, and even a little happier. One of my patients, Lillian, 68, told me, "It's strange, I used to wake up with tension before my feet even touched the floor. Now I wake up and actually feel like breathing." That's what we call the parasympathetic reset, when your body remembers how to relax and your hormones follow. There's also an emotional layer to this. Many women over 60 tell me they've stopped feeling at home in their own bodies. They say things like, "My body doesn't feel like mine anymore," or "It's as if I'm living next to it, not inside it." Those words are heartbreaking, but I understand them deeply. After years of caregiving, working, worrying, and holding everyone else together, the quiet relationship with your own body can fade. That's why this small act, applying 3 drops with gentle attention, is so much more than skincare. It's a form of reconnection. It tells your nervous system, "I'm here. I'm safe. This body is still mine." And your nervous system listens. When that message repeats nightly, your stress chemistry begins to soften. Your heart rate stabilizes. Your digestion improves. Your immune system even becomes more responsive. It's as if the body, after years of guarding itself, finally exhales. I often remind my patients that hormones don't just live in blood tests. They live in how you breathe, how you rest, and how you feel when you close your eyes at night. When you create an environment of warmth, calm, and self-compassion, your body responds with balance, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. You don't need to chase youth. You just need to support the rhythm that's already within you. That's the secret that most quick-fix products overlook. If you're thinking, can this really make a difference for me? Try it for 7 nights, not as a task, but as a gift. Each night, as you warm the oil and touch your skin, imagine you're sending your body gratitude for everything it's carried you through the years, the changes, the quiet strength. Because what heals you most isn't the oil itself. It's the intention behind it, the kindness you show to your body. And kindness in biology is measurable. It lowers blood pressure, improves heart variability, and stabilizes sleep cycles. So when you wake up one morning and notice your hands feel warmer, your belly calmer, or your energy steadier, know that your body is responding. It's not coincidence, it's communication restored. In the next part, I'll share how women can take this even further, combining this nightly ritual with one additional 2-minute step that amplifies its benefits. It helps your body store warmth, deepen relaxation, and keep your skin supple through the night. I'll also share a story from one of my oldest patients, a woman who rediscovered not just comfort, but confidence through this tiny nightly act. Because at any age, your body can still learn how to glow again, from the inside out. When I first began teaching this 3-drop nightly ritual, I wasn't expecting how deeply it would affect the women who tried it. One of them, Margaret, was 72. She came to me with a quiet frustration that I hear often, Dr. Perriera. I sleep, but I never feel rested. My skin is dull, my body feels tight, and I've stopped feeling like myself. We started small, just the routine you've learned. Warm the oil, gentle circles on the abdomen, slow breathing before bed. She promised to try it for 10 nights. When she returned 2 weeks later, she walked into my office smiling. She said, "Something's different. I wake up and my body doesn't ache. My mood feels lighter. And my husband told me I look peaceful again." What changed wasn't her age or her hormones, it was her rhythm. Those quiet 3 minutes before bed helped her body release tension that had built up for decades. She restored the conversation between her mind and her tissues. That's what true confidence looks like at this stage of life, not perfection, but peace. I call this the confidence transformation. It happens when a woman reconnects with her own body through gentle, consistent care. She stops seeing it as something that's failing and starts treating it as something that's healing. Her shoulders relax, her breath deepens, and she moves differently. Even her face softens, not because of makeup or treatment, but because her nervous system is no longer bracing against the world. There's also a simple 2-minute enhancement that helps this transformation last through the night. After applying your 3 drops and finishing the abdominal circles, place your warm hands over your heart. Close your eyes and take 3 slow breaths. With each inhale, think I am safe. With each exhale, think I release. This small addition connects your circulation boost to your emotional center, helping your heart rhythm synchronize with your breath. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, slow, intentional breathing combined with gentle touch helps balance the vagus nerve tone, reducing nighttime anxiety and improving sleep depth. You may notice that your heartbeat feels steadier, your body warmer, and your mind quieter. That's your parasympathetic system doing its job. You can also add one final touch, a soft towel or flannel pad placed over your abdomen after applying the oil. This helps retain warmth and allows the oil to absorb gradually through the night. Many of my patients describe waking up with a subtle glow on the skin and less morning stiffness in their hips and lower back. That warmth is circulation at work while you sleep. The beauty of this practice is how effortless it becomes. At first, you may need to remind yourself, but within a week, your body begins to crave it the way it craves deep breathing or sunlight. It becomes your nightly exhale. And as that ritual anchors you, your mornings begin to change too. You rise with a quiet energy instead of fatigue. You move with comfort instead of resistance. You look in the mirror and see not age, but vitality. Margaret later told me something that still moves me. She said I used to rush through my nights as if they didn't matter. Now they're my favorite part of the day. That's the power of small rituals done with intention. They don't just care for the body, they rebuild trust with it. And once trust returns, confidence follows naturally. You stop fighting the clock. You start honoring the rhythm that's always been there. So if you've been feeling distant from your own reflection, or if you've been chasing complicated solutions that never seem to last, try this. 3 drops, 2 minutes, 1 breath at a time. Because sometimes the simplest acts create the deepest healing. In the final section, we'll bring everything together. How to make this routine part of your lifelong rhythm, the key takeaways for hormone balance and healthy aging, and a gentle reminder that your body's ability to renew itself never expires. Stay with me until the end. You'll understand why these quiet moments before sleep are some of the most powerful medicine your body already knows how to make. You've now learned the full rhythm of this 3-drop nightly ritual, a practice so small that it almost seems impossible it could make a difference. And yet when you look at the science and listen to the stories of women who've tried it, the pattern is undeniable. Consistency brings calm. Calm restores circulation, and circulation brings life back to the body. Let's take a moment to bring it all together. Every night before bed, you warm 3 drops of cold-pressed castor oil between your palms. You breathe slowly. You massage gently over your lower abdomen for a minute or two, letting warmth and awareness spread through your skin. Then you rest your hands on your heart and let your breath settle. That's it. No complicated tools, no expensive products, no impossible schedules. Just your hands, your attention, and a few quiet minutes that belong completely to you. Those 3 drops do more than hydrate. They open the microvessels that carry oxygen to your skin and tissues. They soothe the vagus nerve, calm cortisol, and allow melatonin to rise naturally, so you fall asleep easier and stay asleep longer. They remind your body that it's safe, and when your body feels safe, it begins to repair. After menopause, many women tell me they feel as if their bodies have forgotten how to respond. But what this routine shows, night after night, is that your body never forgets. It only needs reminders, small, consistent acts of care that say, "You still matter. You're still alive inside this skin." Think of this nightly ritual as your reset button. It's how you close the door on the day and open the door to healing. With every slow circle of your hand, you're improving hormone rhythm, boosting circulation, and releasing tension stored in the muscles of your core. That's why so many women notice not only better sleep, but lighter moods, warmer hands, smoother skin, and even a gentle return of comfort in intimacy. And I want to emphasize something very important. Healthy aging is not about chasing youth. It's about sustaining vitality. Your body has carried you through decades of change, love loss, laughter, and survival. It deserves to be treated with the same tenderness you offer everyone else. This small nightly practice is your way of saying thank you. So here's my challenge to you. Try it for 7 nights in a row. Just 3 drops. Keep a small journal by your bed and write 1 line each morning about how you feel, not just physically, but emotionally. You may start to notice subtle shifts, deeper sleep, a calmer mood, less morning stiffness, or a quiet confidence you can't quite explain. That's the sign your body is responding. And if you do notice a change, share it. Tell another woman your age, someone who may have given up hope that her body could still feel vibrant. Because this message isn't just about self-care, it's about community care. When women heal, they inspire others to believe in their own renewal. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe and join this growing circle of women who are redefining what it means to age gracefully, naturally, and confidently. Leave a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. It fills my heart to know that women around the world are taking back their energy one night at a time. And as you prepare for bed tonight, remember, healing doesn't have to be loud or dramatic. It begins in the quiet moments, the ones you give to yourself before the lights go out. 3 drops, 1 breath, endless renewal. Your body still knows how to glow. You just have to let it. And before we close, let me remind you this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every woman's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, significant changes, or have personal concerns, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care.